Furniture Discount is selling a bedroom set using the plan below. And so here we have the bedroom set. The regular price of the bedroom set is $5,600. Now, if you purchase the bedroom set anywhere from July 7th to July 12th, you can get a 20% cash discount. Or you can purchase the bedroom set on using a higher purchase plan. And the higher purchase plan is as follows. 10% down payment, so you need to give a 10% down payment. Then you have 15% interest on the balance, and the balance and interest is paid in 1.5 years. And so the first question states, calculate how much Mr. Rule paid for the bedroom set if he bought it on July 8th. Now, if he bought it on July 8th, that means that he's gonna catch the independent sale. And so he's gonna be able to benefit from the independent sale, which is 20% cash discount. And so it's gonna be 20% of the cash price, which is 5,600. And so in order to do that, we express 20% as a fraction, 20 over 100. We multiply it by 5,600 over 1. What is 20 times 5,600? It's going to be 112,000 all over 100. And we divide these two numbers and we get 1,120. That's going to be the amount of the discount. Now we're going to take that discount amount and we're going to subtract it from the regular price. So 5,600 minus 1,120. And that means that, that the amount that Mr. Rule is going to pay is going to be 4,480. Okay, and so that is going to be the amount Mr. Rule paid for the bedroom set if he bought it on July 8th, $4,480. Next, it says that Mr. Smith bought the same set on July 15th using the higher purchase plan. And so he's going to use the higher purchase plan. Now, the higher purchase plan, there's a 10% down payment. And they want us to calculate his down payment. So the down payment is going to be 10%. So 10% of 5,600, which is going to be 10 over 100 multiplied by 5,600 over 1. We multiply 10 times 500 and we multiply 10 times 5,600, which gives us 56,000. And we multiply 10 times 1, which gives us 100. Next, we have to divide. So we have 56,000 divided by 100, which gives us 560. And so that means that his down payment is going to be his down payment is going to be $560. Again, his down payment is $560. Next, we need to determine his interest. Now the interest is going to be 15% on the balance. Okay, so 15% interest, his interest is 15% interest on the balance. This is very important. Now, so we first have to determine the balance before we get the interest, right? So we need, because it says 15% interest on the balance. And so his interest is going to be 15% of the balance. But let's first determine what is the balance. The balance is what's left over after you already pay your deposit or after you already pay your down payment. And so it's going to be 5,600 minus 560, which is the down payment. And so 5,600 minus 560 gives us 5,040. So that means that his balance is $5,040. And so the interest is going to be 15% of the balance. So it's going to be 15% of 5,040. So 15 over 100, which is 15%, multiplied by 5,040 over 1. So we say 15 times 5,040, which gives us 75,600. And we say 10 times 1, which is, we say 100 times 1, which is 100. And so we have 75,600 divided by 100, which gives us $756. So that means that his interest is going to be $756. Next, we need to determine his monthly payment. Now, his monthly payment, in order to get his monthly payment, what we have to do is we are going to add the balance and the interest. Okay, now what is the balance? The balance is 5,040. That's the amount that we have after, that's the amount that we have to pay after we already paid the down payment. And so we already determined that is 5,040. So that's the balance. What is the interest? And the interest is 15% of 5,040, which is $756. And so when we add our balance and the interest, we get $5,796. That is the balance plus the interest. Now he has to pay this balance and the interest. You have to pay it in 1.5 years. And so that means that this amount he has to pay in 1.5 years. Now, what is 1.5 years? That's basically 1.5 years. And so if we want to express it in terms of months, we're going to say 1.5 multiplied by 12. And the reason why we say 1.5 multiplied by 12 is because we know that there are 12 months in the year. And so this is going to be 1.5 multiplied by 12, which is going to be equal to 18 months. So 1.5 years is going to be equal to 18 months. And so we express our time in years. So he has to pay $5,796 in 18 months. So if he has to pay that in 18 months, how much would he have to pay each month, right? That's the question, his monthly payment. So his monthly payment is going to be $5,796 divided by 18. And when we divide it, we get $322. And so that means that his monthly payments is going to be $322. And that's the answer to this question.